I'm Eric Kelly from kellyplanet.com. This is a closer look at Star Trek Lower Decks Season 2, Episode 10, First Contact. Wow, we're at the finale of the second season already, and that's the Archimedes and Obana-class starship, which is basically a gussied-up Excelsior class. I should probably go back and look to see how many new classes of starships Lower Decks has added to canon. The shipyards at Utopia Planitia must be hopping. The real reason for all the ships, of course, is that animating new designs is a heck of a lot cheaper than building physical models or rendering 3D ones.
Friend Captain Sonia Gomez, so that we can assist in her first contact of the Leperians.
Captain Sonia Gomez used to be Ensign Gomez for 2 episodes of TNG, voiced by the same actress, Alicia Naff. I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong. She is probably most famous as the well-endowed Martian from Total Recall. The real one, not the stupid one where they had that elevator that goes through the Earth's core. The Leperians from the planet Leperia are spelled like this, but they're in the LAP system, spelled like this. I don't know why. So the deal here is that Captain Freeman is supposed to be getting promoted to a more prominent ship, but she won't be able to bring along her senior staff nor her daughter. And this is all before the opening sequence.
Engage.
And we're really piling it on. That's a Captain Picard Day type banner. Cetacean Ops is mentioned again, and Rutherford is having a problem with his ocular implant. Mariner tells Ransom, Shax, and Billups about Captain Freeman leaving the Cerritos. The Cerritos and the Not Excelsior head out to do their first contact stuff. Oh wait, see, this is what I was talking about in my video for an embarrassment of duplers. That one must have been a baby starbase, because this one is, look how huge this one is.
Guests.
I'm okay. Please don't. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. I've done way worse in front of much more intimidating captains.
Okay, first of all, I'm sorry, really, but her voiceover work is just terrible. I don't know if it's the mics or the direction she's given, but ugh. Second, that's from the TNG episode Q Who, when the Ensign Gomez spilled her hot chocolate all over Captain Picard.
This is where we watch the Trivoli pulsar.
The Trivoli pulsar thing is from Season 1. Captain Freeman finds out that her senior staff knows about her promotion, and this causes all kinds of arguments, which is exactly what Mariner wanted.
Report. The Leperian sun just emitted an unpredicted flare. It's headed straight for that planetoid.
Then the Leperian sun suddenly emits a solar flare, which hits a planetoid, which then explodes somehow, which then severely damages the Not Excelsior. I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson or anything, but I don't think that's how that works.
Unless we figure something out, first contact is going to be us crashing into that planet.
That planetoid was stuffed with radiolytic isotopes.
There we go. Some blah blah about how the planetoid exploded. I'm surprised they didn't say it was comprised of explodetanium or something.
If we can get a tractor beam on them...
Not gonna happen, Captain. That debris is caught in the orbit, too.
What about the deflector? I mean, isn't that its whole job? To deflect?
If we project any sort of energy field, it'll draw the plasma right to us.
Can't we just warp past the debris?
So they go through this whole thing about why the Cerritos can't just use a tractor beam or the navigational deflector to save the Not Excelsior. And they yell at Kayshawn for suggesting warp. It is generally a bad idea to go to warp inside a star system, but they literally do it all the time. Mariner and Freeman go to the captain's yacht so they can use it to navigate through the debris. I assume this is because it is more maneuverable than a full-size starship, but then why not just use a shuttle, which is even smaller, and they have tons of those.
I think I know how to save the Archimedes.
The hull itself has magnetic shielding. There's no way to discharge it.
Yes, so we remove the hull.
Rutherford has a plan to save Not Excelsior, which is to remove the hull plating from the Cerritos so it doesn't attract the ionic plasma debris. This is so stupid. So now the entire crew gets to work removing the exterior hull plating. That's how the maglocks work to detach the main deflector in first contact. Okay, hold on again. Archer and Reed had to remove just one hull plate from the NX-01 Enterprise in that Romulan episode, and that was a huge deal. This is the entire larger ship, and they only have a few hours. I was wondering why the bridge crew are in EV suits. The view screen doesn't work for some reason, and they literally took the front of the bridge off so they can see. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the reason for Rutherford's glitch is because he's been saving his memories of Tendi in triplicate in case he gets amnesia again. But the reason he lost his memories in the first place is because Shax tore out his implant, so if that happened again, it wouldn't matter how many copies. This is so stupid. Rutherford has no choice but to purge his redundant files, which brings up a file from protected memory about how he got his implant in the first place. This is to be a mysterious plot line later.
Access controls are fused. We're gonna have to release this one manually. We still have one more hull plate, and it's a big one.
Oh look, we see cetacean ops for the first time. I mentioned in a previous video that the Enterprise D also had cetacean ops, which I think is silly, but whatever. Someone has to swim to the bottom of the aquarium to release the mag clamps for the last piece of hull plating. Why? So Boimler's the one who has to swim to a ridiculous location to release the mag clamps. They did something like this in Stargate Atlantis, but at least when MacGyver did it, the reason was the city was flooded. Who would put anything at the bottom of an aquarium that humans have to use? Boimler gets the plate detached, but he comes out of the tank in cardiac arrest.
Talk to me.
Did I miss Captain Freeman Day?
Yes, he's gonna be okay!
I saw a koala.
The koala thing is from when Tendy's friend ascended in Season 1. He saw Abraham Lincoln and a koala before turning into pure energy.
Everyone, if you move to the back of the ship, there's a chance you'll survive.
You're crashing into a planet, and you're not the Enterprise D saucer section, so I don't think so. So the Cerritos saves the Not Excelsior with a tractor beam that they said they couldn't use before. So first contact goes well, and there's all kinds of starships orbiting Laperia. It looks like some Cali-class ships, the Not Excelsior, and an old-school Oberth-class ship. That Voyager-looking thing is a Nova-class, like the Equinox from Voyager.
Like Jadzia Dax?
Who the f is that? I don't know who that is. No, like Spock.
Jadzia Dax and Spock. So everyone survived and everyone is happy, but then Captain Freeman gets arrested by Starfleet security for the destruction of Pakled Planet.
The crew?
Starfleet security, this woman is under arrest.
Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. If I had to pick on this episode, and I'm going to, if you can't tell, I wasn't a big fan of this one, and that kind of makes me mad because the whole reason I got into doing these videos is to promote something that I love, Star Trek, and to sort of show the modern critics that New Trek isn't so bad. One of the main criticisms of modern Trek is that a lot of the writers treat their storylines like teen dramas, and this is exactly what's going on here. I left a lot of that crap out of this video, but Tendi was sad because she thought Dr. Tana was going to transfer her, and then it turns out she gets promoted, and Rutherford was hanging on his memories of Tendi, but realized if he can't make new ones, then what's the point? Mariner and Freeman did interpersonal conflict mother-daughter stuff the whole episode, and that's on top of the things I already covered in this video. There was some action, sure, but nothing made any sense, and that's what happens when you write your Star Trek episode like something from the CW. If you remember the finale of Season 1, there were cool ship battles, Riker and the Titans saved the day, which was awesome, it was great. Now we have Drama Club, and Freeman gets arrested with a bullcrap to be continued. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood. I haven't watched Season 3 since last year, but I don't remember being terribly mad about it. Well, there is a weird peanut hamper episode. But hopefully, as I get into my Season 3 videos, some of this crap turns around. That was Lower Decks, Season 2, Episode 10, First Contact. I'm Eric Kelly from KellyPlanet.com. See you for Season 3. Live long and prosper.